I see Bear is sleeping. I don't want to wake him. I want to share a fun book by a great author, Karma Wilson. She writes many books, including wonderful bear books. Karma Wilson grew up as an only child in the wilds of North Idaho. Way back then, there was not cable TV or the internet. Television reception in her community was limited to 3 channels, and only one of them was clear enough to really watch. Karma did the only sensible thing a lonely little girl could do. She read and played outside. Playing outdoors was fun, but reading was Karma's first love, and by the age of 11, she was devouring about a novel a day. She was even known to try to read while riding her bike down dirt roads, which doesn't sound very safe. It could be bad for the bike, the rider, and more importantly, the book. She loved to read, but Karma never considered writing as a profession because her mother was a professional writer, which made it seem boring. At the age of 27, she realized that she still loved children's books of all kinds. If this bear here ever wakes up, I want to share one of her books with you. One of my favorite Karma Wilson books, Bear Snores On. Do you think I should wake him? Karma Wilson has 6 great books about bears. Bear Snores On, Bear Wants More, Bear Stays Up, Bear's New Friend, Bear Feels Sick, and Bear Feels Scared. She writes kitty books too. Have you seen any of these popular Calico books? Hello, Calico, and Uh-oh, Calico, and Friends for Calico. She also writes other great books. You can find her picture books in the fiction section of the library, where they keep the easy readers. In our library, that means you would look for E and then the first 3 letters of the author's last name, W-I-L, for Karma Wilson. Well, our bear looks like he is going to sleep and snore and sleep and snore and sleep and snore and sleep and snore some more. While we wait for this bear to wake up and join the fun, let me show you a fun book, Bear Snores On, written by Karma Wilson and illustrated by Jane Chapman. In a cave in the woods, in his deep, dark lair, through the long, cold winter, sleeps a giant brown bear. Cuddled in a heap with his eyes shut tight, he sleeps through the day, he sleeps through the night. The cold winds howl, and the night sounds growl, but the bear snores on. An itty-bitty mouse, pitter-pat, tiptoe, creep crawls in the cave from the fluff cold snow. Mouse squeaks, "Too damp, too dank, too dark." So he lights wee twigs with a small hot spark. The coals pip-pop and the wind doesn't stop, but the bear snores on. 2 glowing eyes sneak peek in the den. Mouse cries, "Who's there?" And a hare hops in. "Ho, Mouse," said the hare, "long time no see." So they pop white corn and they brew black tea. Mouse sips wee slurps, hare burps big burps, but the bear snores on. A badger scuttles by, snuffs at the air.
I smell yummy yums. Perhaps we can share. I've brought honey nuts,
Badger says with a grin.
Let's divvy them up, cozy down and dig in.
And they nibble and they munch with a chew, chop, crunch. But the bear snores on. A gopher and a mole tunnel up through the floor. Then a wren and a raven flutter in through the door. Mole mutters, "What a night! What a storm!" Twitters wren, and everybody clutters in the great bear's den. They tweet and they titter, they chat and they chitter, but the bear snores on. In a cave in the woods, a slumbering bear sleeps through the party in his very own lair. Hare stokes the fire, mouse seasons stew, then a small pepper fleck makes the bear shoo. He blows and he sneezes, and the whole crowd freezes, and the bear wakes up. Bear gnarls and he snarls. Bear roars and he rumbles. Bear jumps and he stomps. Bear growls and he grumbles.
You've snuck in my lair, and you've had all the fun. But me, I was sleeping. I have had none. And he whimpers, and he moans, and he wails, and he groans, and the bear blubbers on. Mouse squeaks, "Don't fret, don't fuss. Look, see, we can pop more corn. We can brew more tea." Bear gulps, bear gobbles, he sighs with delight. Then he spins tall tales through the blustery night. When the sun peeks up on a crisp, clear dawn, Bear can't sleep, but his friends snore on. What a great book. I sure enjoy sharing fun books with you. Looks like our bear is still asleep. When he wakes up, I will read this book to him too. Wait, maybe I should read one of Karma Wilson's other books. It looks like this bear doesn't need any help learning about a bear that sleeps and snores.